So, little C over there, how you doing today? Hope everything's going well. Happy you could make it to the studio. I know you talked about not making it here, so let's get the show going, though. I think it's time. This is the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 182. We're your host, Bearded Sloth, and little C. Hello? Oh, that's not really him. All right. Well, it's just me today. Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com. Now let's get the block party started. Yes, so Little C is out. As you can see, if you're on video, make sure Spotify, that's where you got to get the video. Sorry for all you audio only listeners. You're not getting the whole joke here, but it's definitely worth it. Get on Spotify, check it out. It's just going to be me. We are going to do things a little bit different today because, I don't want to do comments of the week. It's not that I don't want to do them. I want to do them, but I don't think it's fair to you. Maybe you want some input from Little C. Maybe it's not just Bearded Sloth that you want to hear from. So we're going to skip over those this week. I'll talk about what I've been doing in Minecraft or not doing like usual, those kind of things. And we'll get all the changelogs. I just didn't want you guys to be without a show. We haven't missed a show yet. 182 weeks in a row, we've had some kind of show out there every single week. So hope you guys are appreciating that. Show us some love. Make sure you subscribe. It's 99 cents a month. You get access to all of our early shows. Like there's 49 episodes that we don't have just open. We were learning how to podcast, right? We were learning what the show was going to be about. But if you do want to check those out and don't want to feel like you're missing something, just hit that subscribe, right? It's 99 cents a month. You get access to that. But best of all, you also, I think there's like 17 or 18 other episodes. They're a bonus show, complete bonus show, after hour show. It's just mostly Little C and I just chatting about whatever. We did have some guests on there, had some guests in studio. Really interesting show. Right now, our goal is 15 subscribers. Last I looked, we were right around 5 subscribers. So let's get up to 15, and we're going to start that after hours show again. Get that rolling for you guys. I'm super excited. Really appreciate the love there. All right, let's get the show going. Time to talk about Minecraft and you guys' comments of the week. We're not doing it. All right. So, Little C. Hello? Oh, yeah, he's not here. Okay, back to me. So I didn't do all that much as far as Minecraft goes. I'm trying to think. I know I did log in. I did play a little bit, right? It would have been Jericho. I did some things, probably trying to tweak that chicken cooker that I talked about, kind of fix that. So using, instead of a half slab or a slab, using a daylight detector. I call it a daylight sensor, but daylight detector is the official name. And that puts those baby chickens just at that right height where they can't jump out onto the hopper and kind of then get burned up when the lava hits. So that's the fix there. Been doing that. Holy Bookworm, right? You guys like Holy Bookworm? Do you like the Noob Corner? I know she hasn't been doing the Noob Corner that much, but she has been live streaming on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. We've got the links in the description for that. You don't want to miss Holy Bookworm. She is great. She really doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't pay attention to like our podcast, right? With the changelogs. She doesn't keep up with the game that much. She's just an ordinary player that just picks it up occasionally. I love to hear that perspective, right? Because I've been playing since 2014. Little C and I both have been playing since then. That's quite a long time, right? And you kind of forget those little things that you didn't know when you first started. We take it for granted, all the knowledge we now have, right? That is something that it's just refreshing to see Holy Bookworm doing that. And I think she was working on a panda sanctuary on her last live stream. Really cool. So give her some love, give her a shout out. You can mention it in comments of the week, or there is a The channel on there on our Discord, of course. Definitely want to be a part of the Discord. That's how you get your comments and your listener questions. She has just one part there that you can leave her comments directly if you want. Maybe she'll give you a shout out. I don't know what she does with those, but that's what she's been doing. I know I haven't been live streaming that much. I kind of want to, but at the same time, this is where it's at, right? The block party right here, the podcast. We're doing video now. I love it. I as much as I like doing the live streaming, it's the time, right? The time balance. Now that I've got the normal job, I'm home every night. It's balancing family, all that stuff. It's a little different, and I've had trouble doing that with my new career. I would like to do it. I am setting the studio up a little bit different, and now I might as well get into real life talk here. I have a different boom arm here. Let me lift it up here. So this is that boom arm that I got from woot.com. Give them a shout out. Awesome place, actually. This was actually a refurbished boom arm. It did come, I've talked about this before. It was a little broke, but man, customer service for Woot, they were amazing. They took care of everything there. So now I have this boom arm. I'm trying to set up the studio a little bit better. Maybe we can set it up easier for live streaming and things like that. I actually have the camera right in front of me on my old boom arm. It works well. I have the light above it. Actually working out pretty well. I set this up. Oh, by the way, the video's not perfect because I'm not the video guy. Little C is. He's usually setting it up. So I just have everything on automatic. So I'm probably a little washed out. Things like that. Let's see what else I got in my notes here. Oh yeah. Where is Little C? Where is he? I mean, it looks like he's there. That looks like Little C, and got the flannel on, the white t-shirt, right? I mean, that definitely looks like Little C, but he is not here. He is at a retreat, a fun retreat with church, I think teens or something like that. That's me being a dad, right? Not knowing all the info. You ask Holy Bookworm, she'll know all the details. He's doing that. He's gone all weekend. He left last night. He'll come back later tomorrow, I think. So it's totally different in here. But yeah, so he can't help me out with this stuff. He did make a thumbnail for me before he left. So that's good. Church tomorrow is going to be a little weird because he is the video guy at church. Like, he runs the live stream. He makes it all work well. We have somebody else filling in for him. And that's fine, but Little C does all those little things, and I think the person filling in, he'll do fine, but it won't be the same. It's going to be different. We've been doing this for a couple years now, I think, and just not having him there. We're there every week usually, so that's where we're at there. All right, enough about me. You guys don't want to listen to me ramble on, do you? Probably not. All right, let's move on. It is now story time with Little C, without Little C, featuring Bearded Sloth. I don't think that's gonna work out. I don't really have a story to tell. I'm not in the world he tells the stories on. So that's the end of that. That has been story time with Little C, without Little C, featuring Bearded Sloth. All right, that was fun. All right, the past week of Minecraft, all info from Minecraft.net. These are the changelogs if you are new around the block party. We cover them every single week, and I like doing them. I like to stay informed, see what's coming to the game when they release it. I like all those details. I'm detail oriented. I want to know everything about Minecraft, as much knowledge as I can. Doesn't make me any better, that's for sure. But I like having that knowledge. All right, first one up is Minecraft Java Snapshot 25W06A. Came out Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. We have new additions here. Added new warm and cold variant for chickens. Chickens! Love it. We've getting all these variants, right? I think we have pigs, we have sheep now. We have all these different variants. I think they're probably going to do it with all the livestock kind of thing. I think that's where this is going. So that's cool. We've got the variants of dogs now. We got different cat variants, of course. Have those for a long time. It is interesting that the cats, however, are not temperate based. They're not biome based. So I wonder if they'll come around and change that or not because it is weird because you have the cats, yeah, maybe different ocelots. No, ocelots only happen in jungles. So, I don't know. On our live chat on Discord, of course, if you're not a part of our Discord, why not? Maybe you're under 13 and can't. That's fine. You can always contact at theblockpartymc.com. That's our email. They're theblockpartymc.com, our website. You can get a hold of us there too. But anyways, Excited Sapling in our live chat says, loving the new variants. It's very exciting. I totally agree. I'm super excited for this. It's going to give so much just vibrancy to the world, right? It just that movement. This is almost as big as Update Aquatic to me. It changed so much. And I think even the animals like that are going to change the feel of the biomes and just that kind of thing, different color movement and things like that. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get into it a little bit more. Existing chicken variant has been renamed to temperate. So there, it's based on temperature ranges. The variant is determined by the biome they spawn in. Warm and cold biomes are the same for all animals with variants. So chicken, pig, cow. All right. 2 new egg items have been added for the warm and cold chicken variants. Blue egg, cold variant, and brown egg, warm variant. Okay. So, so now the eggs in the sorter, that's interesting. I wonder, but then if they hatch from that kind of egg, is this spawn egg or is this the regular eggs? I think this is the regular eggs. And now I wonder if you have the blue egg, the cold variant, and you hatch it in a warm biome, what's going to happen? I haven't played around with this yet on this snapshot. So let me know in our comments of the week if you want. Let me know how it's going. I'm probably going to have to try these out sometime. We'll have to see if I'm sure this is in the beta preview also for Bedrock Edition. But these are the things that are coming to the game, by the way, in case you don't know. These aren't in the game quite yet, but probably pretty soon from the looks of it. All right. Added 2 new types of grass, short dry grass and tall dry grass. All right, that's cool. Both are 1 block high, which make tall dry grass differ from tall grass, which is 2 blocks high. Okay, makes sense. Where are they? Both can be placed on types of sand, terracotta, and dirt blocks, like the dead bush. I like that. Both generate in the desert and badlands biome. Okay, this is cool. Having grass in the desert and badlands, which is very bare. There again, they're adding more. It's going to add to the vibrancy. It's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to this next big drop. All right. Both can be bone mealed, of course. All right. Makes sense. Added cactus flower. Cactus flower is a new type of flower which has a chance of generating on cactuses in deserts and badlands. Man, cactus has been around for a long, long time, and they're changing it again. Wow. Cactus flower can be placed on cactus blocks or any block which has center support at the top of the block. I bet people are going to decorate with these. If a cactus is 1 or 2 blocks high, the cactus flower has a 10% chance to grow instead of the cactus getting higher. Okay, makes sense. If a cactus is 3 blocks or higher, the cactus flower has a 25% chance to grow. Cactus flowers will only grow if they have space on all 4 sides. So I don't think we're going to be able to farm them like we do the cactuses with the glass panes around or the fence posts. all those ways that you do the cactus farm stuff. So I wonder if that's still going to work. Gonna have to play around with that a little bit. A cactus flower can be used to craft 1 pink dye. All right, changes here. Any block in the simulation distance of a player or loaded by another source of chunk loading, such as ender pearls, may now receive random ticks instead of just 8 chunks around players. All right. For example, if a chunk is loaded by an ender pearl or is in the spawn chunks, crops are able to grow, ice can melt, snow can fall, and a cauldron can be filled by rain. Mob spawning, lava spreading, fire, and lightning strikes still occur in the previous radius of 8 chunks around players. Okay. All right, so there's a lot here with this simulation distance stuff. So more things can be loaded in without a player actually being there is basically what it comes down to, right? And they made this change a little while ago, and now they're tweaking it, right? That's what it seems here. Fire will no longer burn or spread if no player is within 8 chunks. Okay, so that's not going to keep going, which is probably good. You don't want forest fires happening and nobody's around, I suppose. Tooltips for fireworks and crossbows now show a compact form of multiple repeated stars or projectiles that are identical. Conditions for the firefly bush playing ambient sounds have changed. It now plays when all of the following conditions are met. It's night, firefly bush not blocked from above by any collidable block except leaves. The data pack version is now 66. The resource pack version is now 51. And added new allow fire ticks away from player game rule. When true, fire and lava ticks can occur outside of an 8 chunk range of a player. All right, so you can turn that on and off. So if you still want forest fires from an ender pearl, let's say, right, then you could make that happen, right? Things will grow and all that's happening. That's what your simulation distance is. It's not what you see. That's render or view distance. And simulation is the game actually running, right? Your crops growing, things moving, all that stuff happens in that simulation distance. And they're tweaking how that works. Usually it's always been, if it's 8 chunks, a chunk is 16 blocks, by the way. So you have 8 times that. That's how far around the player things would be occurring. Well, now there's other things that can make those chunks load in and be in the simulation distance. All right. Hope that makes sense. There are a few bugs here in the Java that they fixed. These were the problems and they should now hopefully be fixed. World border faces are rendered incorrectly with fabulous graphics. Leaf litter can only be placed on dirt-like blocks. Country load, take me home advancement can be completed in the overworld, but is still listed as a nether advancement. Firefly bushes cannot be replaced by trees or mushrooms. And of course, there's more. I always have a link in the description of the podcast somewhere. Every platform is different, so find that. Should be a link. It should go to all of the changelogs. If that's ever broke, let me know. I can fix that, by the way. All right. So you can check that out if you want all the details on it. And also, let's see. I think this came out. Did it come out the same day? I don't think I changed it. Let me just double check things real quick here. Because we have Minecraft Bedrock Beta / preview 1.21.70.22, and it does look like, let's see, 1.21.70.22. It also did come out Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. There are some known issues here. We have a couple of known issues in this week's update that we hope to have addressed soon. The player's character is moving sideways. Wow, that's a big one. I kind of want to go check this preview out, just see what they're talking about there. Other players in multiplayer sessions can get stuck in dying animation after respawn. Okay, that's not good. But this is why, if you're ever going to play a world and you're going to move it to beta preview, take backups. Things break all the time. This is their experiment area, right? This is where they get all the bugs fixed or try to. So these should not be your main worlds. I'm just throwing it out there. I know a lot of you love these new features and are super excited for them. Wait till they come to the actual game before you make your main world. Just saying. Good idea. But if nothing else, take backups. All right. Experimental features here. Cactus flower. Same thing as we're talking in Java, but added the cactus flower, a new type of flower which has a chance of generating on cactuses in deserts and badlands. They specified there in deserts and badlands. So I wonder, if you move the cactus, you grow it in a different biome, are you never going to get the flowers? That's something to test out and see. Cactus flower can be placed on cactus blocks or any block which has center support at the top of the block. Cactus flowers have a chance of growing on cactus blocks. All right. If a cactus is 1 to 2 blocks high, the cactus has a 10% chance to grow instead of the cactus getting higher. If a cactus is 3 blocks high, the cactus flower has a 25% chance to grow instead of the cactus getting higher. All right, that's just like Java. I love that these updates now and all these features they're putting in are very, very close to exact between the two platforms, between Bedrock, which is all your consoles, Windows 10, all that, right? Now, mobile, that's all considered Bedrock. And then Java is Java, of course. All right. But I like the fact that they're coming together. They're pretty much one game. I wonder if they are eventually going to get rid of the other. But right now, I think Mac players, right? You all have to play Java Edition. So maybe we can fix that. And then we can all be on one type of thing. I think that's better. I think it would bring the community together. The way things are modded are different, though. And I think that's where the problem is. All the players that like the modded stuff, Java's probably the way to go for them. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this is interesting. Cactus flowers can be used in the composter. A cactus flower can be used to craft 1 pink dye. And then, of course, we've got the chicken variants. Again, that's warm chicken and cold chicken. They have their own unique texture and geometry, but not a separate spawn egg. They spawn in the same biomes as the warm, cold, and temperate variants of pigs and cows. Of course, that's just like the other ones. All right, 2 new egg items. All right, so you get the warm and cold chicken variant. So you're going to get different color eggs. I still want to know how that works. The blue egg is laid by cold chickens. The brown egg then is laid in hatch and warm chicken variants. Ooh, I wonder if you can only hatch the chickens then in a warm variant. Like the brown egg, if you throw it, right? That's where you have the chance of a chicken spawning from the egg that you throw. Okay, so now it's got me thinking that maybe if you throw the warm one in a cold biome, it's never going to have the chance to hatch. I don't know. We got to test this stuff out. Let me know. All right, Firefly Bush. Oh, I'm so excited for this too. Man, I love these new features. All right, they added ambient sounds to the Firefly Bush that will play when the moon is visible to the block. Fixed held Firefly Bush texture to better match Java Edition. Fix the bush block emitting brightness. These are just general stuff. All right. Leaf litter can now be placed on any block, which provides center support. Fixed leaf litter step sound being in the block audio category, not player. Change a leaf litter map color to be brown. Fix trailing spaces on new item names. All right, got through that. Short and tall dry grass. Added two types of grass, short dry grass and tall dry grass. It's like we've already done this. This is the cool thing with the Java. Maybe I should start like combining them, but that takes more work. I just like reading them. And maybe you skip straight to this, right? Maybe you're a Bedrock player and you just skip straight to this and basically fast forward. Is that what it's still called? Man, I'm getting old. I don't know if it's still called fast forward. I skip over. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. Bearded Sloth, you're getting off track. Yeah, I know. Both are 1 block high, which makes tall dry grass differ from tall grass, which is 2 blocks high. Both generate in the desert and badlands. Both can be placed on types of sand, terracotta, and dirt blocks like the dead bush. And both can be bone mealed. Using bone meal on short dry grass grows it into a tall dry grass. Using bone meal on tall dry grass places a neighboring short dry grass next to the block if possible. So it basically makes it spread. Both can be used in the composter. Sheep can eat both to regrow its wool. Ooh, so you technically, that's interesting because then you can grow grass on sand essentially, and then the sheep can still regrow their wool. And right now it's just a grass block, so that's really weird. Interesting. Both can be used as fuel for smelting. All right, we have animal variants here. Let's see what's under that. Applied the warm and cold animal variant tags to all appropriate biomes so that animals spawned in these biomes by spawn eggs or commands are an appropriate variant, even if they still do not spawn in the biome naturally. All right, good. Non-experimental features. Blocks here, fix Z fighting textures in flower pot and nether sprout blocks. Fixed a crash that would sometimes happen when entities with an excessively large hitbox entered liquid. Fixed blocks using the Minecraft destructible by mining component with item specific speeds define flickering during their block breaking animation. And fixed trigger rate of redstone powered droppers and dispensers. Got it. Gameplay changes here. Using Riptide while standing in shallow water will once again launch the player as if they weren't standing in water. Nice. General, removing experimental files, Cold Taiga Hills, and Cold Taiga Mutated from behavior packs. These files were only loaded with the custom biomes experiment enabled, and this change does not remove the biomes themselves. And of course, there's more. Again, link, description. Check it out, right? If you really want all of them. Yes. All right, there we go. That's the changelogs. Usually this is the time for do. That would be him doing the do, and me doing the listener questions. But we're not doing that because I want to make sure that if you ask the question, that little C can answer it too. Don't want you guys to miss out anything. Have some good questions lined up. Keep them coming. Again, Discord, leave them there. That's the best way. Or email us, contact@theblockpartymc.com. Or we do have a contact form, theblockpartymc.com. All right. And I guess it's time to go, right? Is it time to go? Is it time to go there, over there, little C? Is it time to go? I think it's time to go. Oh, wait. No. There's one more thing we have to do. I can't forget. What is it? What is it? I feel like I'm forgetting something. But what is it? Oh, yeah. That's right. Holy Bookworm's Joke of the Week. Did you hear about the cat that aced the test? He got a perfect score. Yeah. No, 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 not yet. We are only here for this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's not a bad one. We love Holy Bookworm's jokes of the week. On the Noob Corner, she was doing pun of the week. She does each of those. They are rotating basically one or the other. Well, they play every hour on Jericho SMP in the chat. So you see these jokes ahead of time if you are a part of Jericho SMP. That is the SMP that Little C, Holy Bookworm, and I all are a part of, and I actually the owners of it. I think we're up to like 49 accepted members or something like that. If you are interested in that, theblockpartymc.com, then there is a Jericho SMP tab, all the requirements there. We're not necessarily recruiting people, so we are somewhat selective. There is an application process for that. All right, that's been fun. It's been a good show. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. I didn't want any of you to miss out, and I did not want to miss our 182 weekly streak that we are currently on. Don't forget to subscribe. That helps us out. That is our only financial support that we get here. We do all this basically out of my wallet, which is fine. And a few supporters have helped us out. We're super appreciated. It helps my wallet out just a little bit to not have to spend as much. 99 cents a month. The link is there also on the website. You get access to all the early shows. Like I said, you definitely they're fun to listen to, right? But most of all, you're helping to support us. All right, if you got thoughts or questions, reach us on our Discord or contact at the Block Party MC. Thanks for listening. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee. And this is Little C signing off. Catch you next time. I don't think that was accurate, Little C. I don't think that's the way to go. All right. Bye.